There's an old song that I came across. I think I did a couple of years ago on the World. I'm doing a new rendition of it, and I add a little bit of blues beat to it. So it's called "I'll Be Home for Christmas." And I hope I can see this thing because my eyesight's going really bad tonight for some reason. Anyway, I might be tired. Had a long day at the DAV yesterday, and I'm recuperating. But let's see how this goes. I'm going to give it a shot and see what it turns out. So much. I'll be home for Christmas, and Shirley's coming home for Christmas. Bring her home for Christmas. I don't know how many days she'll be home, but I'm going to try to bring her home for Christmas. So she won't be in that nursing home alone. And in any event, we'll have a decent Christmas together. So in any, make a long story short, we still need DAV van drivers. If you know anybody who'd be interested in giving us 1 or 2 days a month, they could drive the van back and forth in Montgomery from Dothan, or back and forth from Dothan to Fort Rucker. We'd sure appreciate them getting in contact with myself or the commander in Dothan, the DAV Office of Disabled American Veterans Association. My number is 334-539-3489. and I have voicemail on my home phone. And so just leave me a message and I'll be happy to get back to you. You can email me at bob12367g@gmail.com, or you can even text me at 334-648-7619 on my cell phone. We sure appreciate any assistance we could get. We're starting in January. We'll have an announcement. We have a new stop. We're adding a new county onto our routes for the first time in history. And we're in need of new drivers. And because we were closed for 2.5 years with COVID, we ran short on drivers. But now we're building up our driver force and a couple more drivers, and we'll be able to add on a couple more runs. But January, we're going to be running for the first time ever a new county, and from Dothan, and it's going to be making veterans very, very happy in a county that's never been served by the DAV. As far as I know, for van service to and from the medical centers and the clinics. So it's a free, no charge ride. You just have to be at pickup point, and I think it's 5:30 in the morning. Be the pickup point in your county. I'm not going to announce it yet because I have to make sure that everything else is taken care of. But I believe as of January 9th, we're going to be going up to and adding this county, and so it's a wonderful accomplishment that all the powers to be, so they were clear to give us clearance to do this. Commanders to be commended, Commander Blackman from the DAV chapter in Dothan, chapter 87, and the commander and the van coordinator from the Enterprise chapter, because without them we couldn't have pulled this off. We had to readjust our timing schedules, and all the approvals of the administration from the Veterans Administration, the Voluntary Services Department, all the doctors and nurses, and coordinating and notifying all the patients that are from this county that they'll have van service and to and from their medical appointments, and they can schedule as such. Starting in January, it's just a wonderful accomplishment, and the wheels don't go that fast in federal government, but it seemed as though everything fell in line, and Commander Blackman needs to be commended for his enthusiasm and perseverance in trying to help us out. So we're going to do this job, and we're going to do it right, and we're going to have proper people trained. Everybody's being trained properly, so it's not going to be a question of having untrained drivers in there. They're all going to be seasoned drivers, and we're really going to appreciate anybody else that would like to join us. And I want to give a special shout out to all the administrators that said okay at the Veterans Administration in both Montgomery and Tuskegee, and in Fort Rucker. Everything had to be adjusted in order to get this thing accomplished. So this is going to be a brand new pickup point for a whole county. The whole county has never had service before, so this is just wonderful. And the drivers had to get up a little earlier in the morning in order for us to accomplish this. But we've got some dedicated drivers, and I want to give a big shout out to them all. And I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And this New Year should be a great one for this county that's coming on board, because we have some veterans that are needed medical attention and services that they couldn't get, and they'd have to drive 2.5 hours to go get them. Now they don't have to do that anymore. They'll be able to just come to a pickup point in their county, and the ride is free. There's no charge either way, and Veteran Services Administration and the Disabled American Veterans are providing the services. The Veterans Administration has been so supportive. It's amazing. I want to thank Miss Vanessa Bullock from the Volunteer Services Department, Miss Erica Moore from the Volunteer Services Department, Mr. Jerome Burney from the Transportation Department, Mr. Kerry Edwards for the Approval Enterprise, along with Commander Ferguson and Commander Blackman, especially Commander Blackman, who initiated the program. So, Commander Blackman, I want to thank you on behalf of the veterans of the new county. And a little bit later date, I'll announce the county and the pickup point. The pickup point will be at 5:30 in the morning. The drivers will pick up passengers there for that new county, and they'll join the new route. They'll join the same route, but we just added this county on, so we had to go out of the way to do it. So it's okay. We just added another half hour onto our schedules, but it's going to be well worth it, because these veterans who are in need of transportation never had it before. They're going to get it. So a special shout out to everybody else. Merry Christmas to you all, and very Happy New Year. And